Hey, everybody. First of all, I'm just so thankful that so many people are working on these issues. I just find myself, incredibly grateful for the diversity of work that's happening here. So, my name is Stephen Rouk. I'm the founder and executive director of an organization called Connect for Animals. So we have a nonprofit platform for people who want to help end factory farming. Our goal is to make it as easy as possible for people who care about ending factory farming to discover all the events, the campaign actions, and the groups in this space. My talk, I think, is a little bit different, where as a busy executive director doing a lot of things, practically speaking, I just am using AI tools to get a lot of stuff done and to help us expand our team's capacity. And so that's kind of what today's talk is going to be about, is how we use Python and these AI tools to do a lot of things that we might not be able to do otherwise. So I'll just walk you through some use cases. So first of all, automating event data processing. So one of the things that we do is we pull events from lots of different places online, lots of different organizations, in order to aggregate them and let people know about them in kind of an easy, centralized place. And previously, when I first started the organization, this involved a lot of custom code, custom web scrapers, et cetera. We do still have some custom code running behind the scenes, but now a lot of the processes look like, we pull event URLs from different websites, different organizations. We pull the HTML for the event page, package it up, just send it to the OpenAI API, say, hey, this is an event. Can you give us the event name, the date, the description, the organizer, all that kind of stuff? Receive back a nicely formatted JSON packet that then we can save to our database for the platform, which just makes the whole process much easier to maintain code-wise with Python, much easier to expand and debug and things like that. So sticking with the events for a second, another problem that we have is figuring out which events are relevant, which groups are relevant, what resources, what should we be putting on the platform, letting people submit, et cetera. And so we do have processes where I and our team go through and check events and groups and resources for relevancy. But in order to save us some time, we do kind of an initial pass with OpenAI once again. So this involves, pulling data from our platform, packaging it up, sending it to the OpenAI API and saying like, hey, we focus on factory farming. It looks like this, this, and this. These are the kinds of things we want. These are the kinds of things we don't want. And having the API return that it's like, yes, I think this is a relevant event, or no, we don't think this is relevant, so like maybe remove it from the website. One thing that, this was kind of just a one-off, although we will have to do this a bit on an ongoing basis, is when we went through and did an initial pull of all of the organizations that are working in this space, we didn't have a lot of data about them, and so originally, before we started integrating AI more into our processes, I was going to try to crowdsource this out through like our team of volunteers and myself and say, okay, we need to go link by link for hundreds or like potentially over 1,000 organizations, tag them, pull descriptions, pull website links and things like that. Instead, once we started integrating AI into our backend data processes, I was able to just write a one-off Python script to say, hey, loop through all of our organizations, take a look at these tags. We have a set of maybe 40, 50 tags that we tag things by in order to help surface resources and groups that are relevant to people, and tag organizations by what they do or like what category they fit into. So that was kind of just like a fun one-off use case that saved me and our team just hours of time. And I think that's what I want to lead with here is that, so I use tools like ChatGPT all the time for all kinds of things. Bringing Python into the mix allows me and our organization to save even more time and really to expand our team's capacity with the limited budget, the limited time that we do have. Because we're able to just expand what we can do with AI through a general purpose scripting language like Python that can integrate with our backend databases and our systems. So this is kind of a fun one. One thing that I've started doing recently is when I go to an event like EA Global. So EA Global makes the attendee spreadsheet really nice and easy to access, so you can download it, and I search and filter by lots of different ways. I've started using OpenAI to help me just like kind of prioritize who I want to reach out to based on what my goals are for any particular conference that I'm going to. So I can say like, hey, I'm looking to connect with people on operations, on marketing. They should probably be interested in farmed animal welfare. Can you give me a numeric score for this person across like X, Y, Z kind of categories so that then I can save some time not necessarily having to read or search kind of line by line over like 1,000+ attendees, and I can do my outreach for one-on-ones a little bit better. And then just like one more example here. So another one-off process we had to do, I needed to grab some images from Wikipedia. So the problem is that the URLs are formatted all differently on a per city basis. This was another one-off Python script that probably saved us a few hours of work. And one thing that I'm excited about this year potentially is doing user-to-user personalized recommendations based on the kind of information that people submit. There are classic machine learning algorithms and recommendation engine kind of approaches that can help with this, but LLMs might be able to let us do it easier or faster or in like in a more personalized way. So wrapping up, yeah, just think about how, expanding beyond kind of traditional ChatGPT or Claude uses. Is there a way to tag in something like Python or, earlier there was a great session about using make.com for some of this kind of stuff, which might be better for lower tech users. Is there a way to expand your utilization of it with these kinds of tools? So that's it. Yeah, so my organization is Connect for Animals. If you're interested in ending factory farming, you can check us out and sign up, and that's it. Thank you.